Hey guys, welcome to Helvetic Arms. We are going to do an unboxing today of the U-loader by Podavach from Ukraine. And I just want to give a big thanks and shout out to TaigaOperations.ch. These guys are awesome. I won this ensemble with this super awesome mag here for an AK in 7.62 during one of their online Instagram contests. They sent it to me really quickly. They're on it. I'm doing this video a little bit later on because I've been busy, but really appreciate them. That was really cool, giving all of this stuff for free to me. I'm going to try and do a justified unboxing and try to load it with a few of the magazines it's advertised to load, and as well with some more exotic ones to see if they work or not, that are not advertised to work. So let's get into it, guys. So, oh yeah, check this out. This is a nice flat slab back AKM magazine. So really appreciate it, guys. This is an awesome value. Be sure to check out the guys at TaigaOperations.ch. They got, weapons, they got accessories, tactical stuff, anything you want. Go check them out for sure. All right, let's get into it. So here's the U-loader. It's basically, as you will see, comes in this box here. Loading is fun. There we go. I know some of us maybe need to get convinced of that because when you're in a rush and stuff, loading is not always a good time. And we're looking for more efficient ways to do it. And this is one of them. So this is a very nice wooden template for loading different types of magazines. Put the ammo right here and put it in, and you put your mag right here and you kind of slide it in with this slidey-do. So I've never done this before. You guys are going to be doing this with me for the first time, and we're going to see how easy it is to use and what it works with. So here on the box we have some nice instructions. Here, as you can see, it says what kind of weapons it works with: AR-15, AK, 7.62x39, 5.45x39, 5.56, and 300 blackout. Oh, and 6.5 Grendel as well. These are made in the Ukraine. Here's the markings on the item itself. And here you can see it has a bunch of the specs on it and what it works with. So here it says 6.8 SPC. So actually this caliber doesn't, this manual here or whatever, doesn't say all of the stuff that it can do. So here we have 5.56, 5.45, 2.23, 7.62, 300. We got 25, 45 sharps, nice. 6.5 Grendel, 6.8 SPC, 224 Valkyrie, and 204 Ruger. So that's quite a lot of diverse types of ammo. I'm guessing they're all just pretty much the same size, so that's why they all work. But this is really cool. So let's try this out. Really well made. This is very well finished. We have some rubber bumpers here on the sides. This is just really well crafted. Let's see what it says in the back. Battle proven by Ukraine Special Forces. Pretty neat. Didn't know that. Awesome. So I guess they must be using this in their current struggle right now. There is a handle here and a magnet here as well, and there's a convenient magnet also, or metal piece here, so that when you insert this here like so, let's see, I'm doing this wrong. How am I doing this? This way, there we go, and it will clip in there. So see that, and then it'll just won't move. So that's pretty neat. So a simple box, instructions are on the box, and Taiga Operations was kind enough to send me this carry case for it as well, so that you can carry it and protect it. This is still wood. You don't want to be banging this thing up too much, I bet. Let's keep it nice. So here's this this bag here. We got a really cool patch from them. Check that out. Really sweet. And a patch from Podavach. So let's see how it fits here. There's something about perfect fits that just feel really good. So let's push the box here. Open that boy. Get this thing. Stick it in like that. And close it. Wow. That is a perfect fit. I mean, this thing is like right here. I'm pushing on it right here, and you can see that there's like no extra space. I mean, there's some extra space, a little bit. You could put like some other flat, soft stuff in there, maybe like some gloves or something. But it's a really good size. It's a really good unit. So awesome. So let's try it out now. We have a few different types of ammo here. Take this thing out, put that here. And I'm going to attempt to do this. I looked at the directions briefly, but you know, it's pretty self-explanatory, I think. Let's try it first with the classic 7.62x39. Here we got some corrosive ass ammo, and we're going to be trying with that. So it says just put some here. Let's see, I don't know how I'm going to put. I'm going to put some randomly. Here we go, here we go. All right, and then get the magazine, also kindly provided by Tiger Operations. Thanks, guys, really appreciate it. So shuffle these things down here like this. Like that. I think you just, again, I'm sure with a little bit of practice you could do this way quicker, but I'm just a noob in general, and this is my first time, so. The magnet gets, these things getting stuck on the magnet, no big deal. Goes over there. Move these in here like this. There we go. I'll try to do another video too when I'm able to use this more and give it some practice, and then maybe see if I have a better result. So what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30. Perfect. Oh, nice. Look, they even have a marker on the wood here. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's a marker on the wood that says where the 30 rounds are at, so you don't have to count them. So I should have known that before. And here's another marker for the 5.56, and right under there's a marker for what looks like 5.45. So that's very convenient indeed. So let's give it a try. Let me see if I can get this thing in the right direction. So it looks like the little pointy side is going up, and this is in. I guess I should hold this down so it doesn't pop out. And come on. A little elbow grease in there. Oh, nice. Wow, look at that. That was sweet. This thing just goes in. I thought it was gonna, like, you know, like this whole middle part was just gonna maybe just come out and just go everywhere, but there's a little railing inside here. As you can see, it holds this side and this side, so the bullet actually cannot come up like this unless you like twist it out. So it all just funnels in there, and now we have a loaded 30-round magazine for an AK. So wow, that was sweet. It took a little bit. You got to push it, you know. You got to give it a little push, you know. No, weaken it like me. But wow, that worked really well. So that's sweet. Let's try it with M16 mags, AR mags. So with the AR mags, it says on here that we're gonna have to. The AK mags kind of like click in, you know. You can see some of these little. These cutouts are made so the AK mags really just get in there good. So for the AR mags, they don't click in because there's no attachment points on the magazine. So you're gonna have to hold that in. So let's try that. Put these guys back here. Some ammo right here. I don't know, we'll see. We'll try the leveling tool. There's some more levels here, so I'm guessing this is like, maybe 10 rounds. This is 25, 30, I don't know. This must be, yeah, 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. So for the 5.56, we're just, you know, not like it matters, but we're using some Swiss-made Ruag ammunition. Very nice. Made in Waffenfabrik of Thun. So here we go. Keyboard in here. Gotta do this faster if I kind of. I guess this is the kind of thing you want to try, you know, if you've never done before, and, you know, maybe you're in a shooting class and you got to reload quickly, and you don't really have all your shit together, then you're going to not be able to maybe think about it in the perfect way, so you're just going to play like this and kind of just fun. But I'll tell you what, this takes out the pain of, man, I don't know if you guys have been shooting on a cold day, I'm sure you have, And after a while, your fingers just get no... Ooh, see, I messed up here. I pushed it too far, and I forgot that I had to hold the mag. So they went like that. So. Yeah, on a cold day, you know, your fingers just get tired of this stuff. And there's a bunch of different types of mag loaders. There's the mag Lula. There's a lot of options, but... All right, so that's right. Oh, is it not one more? No, this is okay. So I got to be careful of holding this like this. So now we're at the limit. Let's take the thing. All right, I'm gonna have to hold it a little tighter maybe. All right. Not wanting to go in. I just don't have the hang of it. Okay, so I was pushing pretty hard there. Maybe some of the angle. All right, it's a little hard to do. So. God damn it. Jeez Louise. Okay, am I doing this wrong? You know, maybe I'm doing this wrong. I don't know. I'm looking at the picture. It looks like... Looks like it should be right. Maybe I'm being a bitch and this is... Okay, here we go. So it looks like you really need to get the angle just right. You need to get the angle just right so that it will go in there. I think, so I was pushing down this side. It looks like, it felt like when I did this, just a barely went up, you know? I don't know if you can see that, just a little up. It went in there way easier. So it just wasn't going in. And I tilted it up just a little bit. Let me try just a Lancer mag here. I'll try to tilt it up like I said before. I'm going to put just a few more rounds in here. Okay, looks like that's it. 3 rounds is going to have to do. 4. Okay, so let's try it now. Okay, yeah, see, I think it's just something about the angle of having it too low like this, and you got to bring it up a little bit. So actually, instead of pushing it here, push it here, and I think that should work. So let's get a few more rounds to see if that will indeed solve our little bit of elbow grease problem here. All right, so here. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice. So that was cool. So let's, now that we figured out that works, let's try some more exotic mags. So mags that are not advertised on here, that don't say that this thing can do, but it's just, you know, it's just fun and interesting to see if it will work with some more different types of weapons. So let's do another 5.56 mag. I'll organize these here. Let's try a magazine from an HK33. So let's put that boy in here. It's a little snug. But maybe it'll just work. Stick that right here like this. Try not to, like, you know, I don't want to damage the wood or anything, but let's see. Looks like it could maybe work. This thing is, oh yeah, there we go. So I didn't try a whole but it looks like it worked with the 40 round aluminum HK33 magazine. So that is pretty sweet. So let's continue. Again, maybe, I don't know, maybe I should try it with the whole. I don't see why it would be harder with the whole. I mean, it should be a little harder, but theoretically it should work with the whole thing. But all of the bullets inside of the track, but I think we can just try most of them, which should be good. So let's put the 5.56 bullets back in here. I feel like I'm getting a little fast already, so it's doing it at the same time. And not gonna lie, this is pretty fun to do. Sounds weird, but it just is. So now we're gonna try a FAMAS magazine for my Frenchies out there. So let's try that. Let's put this here, get this boy, and try to tilt it. You guys I think it's all about getting the angle right. For the magazines that are not the AK mags, it's all about getting the angle right. Oh. Okay. A few got in there. Maybe. Alright, doesn't work quite as smoothly. I'll give it a hat. Okay, I'm trying different angles here. So, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say that it half works, but it's not useful because you could load it by hand faster than that. So, it doesn't really work with the FAMAS magazine, unfortunately, but I don't think too many private shooters use those, so I guess that's definitely 100% not a problem. And definitely, I mean, any mag that would work now is a plus that's outside of the scope of the U-loader. So here we have an SG540 from SIG magazine. So these are also pretty uncommon. Let's see if they work. Ooh, that's the deepest I can get it, that's what she said. So here we go. Let's try to. Oh, nope. No, bad idea. They're just flying everywhere. So I got one in there, half in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and say the SG540 magazine doesn't work because it doesn't really quite go far enough inside. So let's try that now here. All right, so what else do we got? Something that my Swiss folks will definitely gonna wanna know. SIG 550, SG 550, SCGW 90 magazine. Does not fit at all. That's not gonna work. Here's one without the flat sides, so it doesn't have the these things on it, couplers, and nope, still does not work. There's just no way. It's too big. So that's not gonna work. Let's try a magazine for an AR-180, aka an AR-18 magazine. It will cut up here to signify that it's there. So this is a 40 round magazine, so it's a little bit bigger. And wow, look at that. No problem. That's sweet. Honestly, that's sweet. So, I mean, this is literally an AR-15 magazine, so there's no surprises there. The only difference is a few of the cuts in the back here and the cut right here. So there really is no reason it should not work, but it's just nice to see how smooth it goes into in some like really random aftermarket magazine. Also here, I'm just realizing too that there's little notches. One is, I'm guessing, is for, this must be for 10, 2 notches for 20, 3 for 30. So that answers my question from earlier. What else could we try now? What else could we try? I wish I had some other magazines, like an AUG magazine or something, but what we're going to try now, I'm just going to try to see if this fits. I'm sure this works. This is a, yeah, this fits great. This is a Tula made, no, this is, excuse me, this is an Izmash made bakelite magazine for 7.62 AK. And here we have a 40 rounder, also fits great. I'm sure it works fine. This is the test right here. We have a VZ58 magazine here, and it does not fit, unfortunately. For the VZ58 crowd, this would have been really cool because this is like, you know, this is one of those Eastern guns that, you know, a lot of people have them and they're sweet and they work well and stuff, and you know, it's like the other AK but not AK thing. But unfortunately, it doesn't fit because the VZ magazines have this extra rib down here in the back that is just too long. It's just too big. It's not going to work. That being said, you know, if you were really committed to using these types of magazines or other types of magazines, this is wood. So if you're good with woodworking, maybe you could modify this a little bit so that it would fit. So I don't, you know, at your own risk, you know, it might make it too weak on the sides, or it might make it, you know, it might be an issue or something. But hey, if you're really feeling lucky and you know what you're doing, you could probably drill this out in such a way that it would fit, and it probably would work with the right amount of fitting. So I also imagine that Podavach could make this kind of U-loader for pretty much any type of magazine if they wanted to. So that's also really cool. But yeah, so this thing works great. I don't think this is a good idea. Another BNT magazine here. This is let's just do it, because who cares? This is not going to work. I can already tell you this is not going to work, but I'm just going to try like 5 rounds, 6 rounds. Okay, so watch this work. It's not going to work. No. Yeah, no. I mean, this doesn't have any grooves for it to hold on to, so it does actually in the back, but it doesn't have any frontal grooves, so that's not going to work. Not even one. All right, so now we're going to test it with a 545 AK-74 magazine. So this one is a Circle 10 Bulgarian. So let's try it. Unfortunately, I don't actually have any 545 ammo, so we're going to try and shove 556 into this thing. So it looks like it seats well there. You can see that. It looks like it seats pretty good. Let's see here. It looks like the 7.62 mags seat a little better. This has a little bit more play. Could be just the mag, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be an issue. Let's take a little doodad here. Goes like this. And let's try it. Oh. Okay, that's not, okay. See, I mean, this is literally a freaking magazine. It's not made for taking this type of bullets, but, you know, that was worth a try. Oh, look at that. Whoa, what's up? Okay, we got it all in there. So we have a 545 AK-74 magazine full of 556. Better not pop this into any strange guns. So, but this is sweet news. I never even thought of doing that, and now I've done it, and it worked with the Podavach U-loader. So there you go, guys. There you go. Fits in there nice. Sweet. So okay, so I wanted to try the FAMAS magazine again, because I tried it off camera again with just a few rounds, and it did work. I just want to try it again because the FAMAS magazine is so similar in dimensions at the top to the AR magazine. It's a little bit shorter actually. So, but let's try it again. Let's give it another chance, because I think it should kind of work. So let's try this again. Okay. Yeah. Again, I only tried it a few rounds and it worked. Okay. Oh, there we go. Look at that. That was this is a 25 round magazine, and I filled it to like 22 or 23 rounds, and they all went in. You just got to really get the angle just right. So I'm going to have to practice that a little bit. Again, this is definitely not a magazine that it's advertised using, but I was just convinced it should work. And it does kind of work. So I got all of those in there after a little bit of moving around. So there you go. FAMAS magazine kind of works. So there you go. There you have it, guys. Podavach product. U-loader for different types of magazines, AR-15, AK mags. And surprisingly, it kind of worked for the HK33 magazine, and it kind of worked for the, no, it did work for the AR-180 magazine, and we did try, you know, I don't have 1,000 types of magazines here, but with the Lancer magazine and the standard GI style magazine, it did work, and all of these types of AK mags seemed like they fit just fine in there. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and feel free to subscribe. We really appreciate it if you did. And so have a nice one, guys, and thanks for watching. Take care.